Welcome to Motoshop, Shop Management System. In front of you, you will see our main page. Service Advisor is how you begin your tickets. You will see you will have a list of written by, initial contacts, marketing leads, and status. All this is associated with a quote that you will soon be building. Since this is a new ticket and you click on New, it should do nothing because this is exactly what will show up. So let's go ahead and find who is going to be doing this ticket. I am going to scroll down to Russell Mays. That way, written by Russell Mays will drop into the ticket. Who did the initial contact was Aaron Harvey. That will be recorded within the system itself. Marketing. How did the customer find out about your shop? Internet. That will also be logged in and recorded. And what type of work will be done? This is going to be in progress or a quote. So if it's a quote, you can add this as a permanent or just type it in as quote, which will make the status a quote, or you can have in progress. Next will be the customer. Two ways. If the customer is in your database, then you can do a search of your database for the customer. If they are a brand new customer, then you can use the customer information fill-out form and collect their information for the repairs. Just type in their first name and click search. For Russ, two names came up, Russ Evans and Russell Mays. Let's click on Russell Mays. As you can see, my vehicle has already been entered into the system, so it will show up here. If your customer has more than one vehicle in their family, it will show a multiple list. Click on the vehicle you want to have work on, and it will drop the information in. As you can see, 2005 Buick LeSabre, license plate number and VIN number. The next step is to click on Vehicle. Here, one of the things that you can do, and it would be advisable, is to enter the odometer reading of the vehicle entering the shop. And also exiting. If you would like to see the service intervals of that vehicle, you can always click on their service vehicle intervals. It will give you a history of what might need to be done at what mileage point. Now that the mileage has been entered, you can also do inspection months if you'd like. The next step will be symptoms requested for work. This is the reason why the customer has brought the vehicle to you. Example, let's say it's a brake problem. You can click on brakes. In Motoshop, our management system comes with videos. The blue circle with the arrow in it will generate a video according to the needs. In this case, a brake problem. So, if you want to see what happens to the brake problem, you can show this to your customers.
Of all the mechanical systems in your car, the braking system is perhaps the most important to the safe operation of your vehicle. The brakes are the most effective way to slow or stop something as heavy and traveling as fast as a car or truck. The safety of you and your passengers, along with the safety of other motorists on the road, depends on your vehicle's brakes operating properly. Brakes function by using friction to slow a vehicle down. There may be several different systems and a variety of components involved. Pressing on
And the videos will continue on. If you want to show the customer the entire video, you may. Now that we know it's a brake problem, we will click Add. This will drop it into the quote, saying it's a brake problem. Our next step is to go to a multi-inspection point. So you take the car into the shop and you do an inspection of the brakes. The brakes are needing here. This can be done on a tablet or printed out and handed to the customer. The brakes need to be worked on. Coolant system is good, coolant system, engine maybe, might have to check it out, and so on and so forth. And just go ahead and save it, and then it'll be printed out so you can show your customer later. Now we go to the job. Here it's going to be a brake job. You click on the brake job. Again, you have the videos available to you to present to your customer. Let's say it's a complete front-end brake job. This will bring up the entire front-end parts needed, requirement items. First one, of course, is shoe pads, shoes and or pads. This will give you the part number, the brake set, and what store is currently holding or carrying those items. This will give you the price. This price is your customer's retail price. Your pricing is based on your markup. We will be able to show you your cost also. Clicking on it will drop the part into the one you have selected. Do the same for the calipers and the same for the rotors. Now that you have all the parts entered into the system, you will click Next. This will bring up your labor. Here is the standard labor brought to you by Motoshop, which is partnered with Motor, who sets the standard labor times across the board. If you want to add hours, you may. Your labor rate may be different than what is currently shown here. Labor rates will be entered in according to your needs and your shop. You also have the ability to add miscellaneous parts to the work order if you need be. For now, let's just go ahead and finish the ticket. This drops all the information into your quote for your customer to be reviewed. You also have the ability to enter information for your customer and also for your technicians. Please call customer when completed. Enter. That will drop that information into the quote itself. At this point in time, the work has been done. You've talked to the customer. This is what they would like to have done. They are agreeable to the price and moving along for the authorization. Clicking on authorization to add authorization brings up this box right here. It's corrective services we're going to use this time. And it's going to be from Russell Mays. We'll scroll down to Russell Mays. And it's going to be authorized by Russell Mays. And just click Authorized. Confirm the authorization. By confirming it, we'll turn the buy point red so you know it has been authorized. At this point, you can save the ticket. And let's just save it as an invoice for right now. The brake job will be completed by, let's have Russell Mays complete the ticket, and let's have Russell Mays do the work on it. He's a busy man. And it's confirmed. Now, payment. How is the customer going to pay? Add payment type. You have the ability to take cash, company card, credit card, however you want the charges to be applied. Click on MasterCard. This is the amount for them. Just add to it. And the payment has been dropped in. It'll tell you the due. Save and continue. Now that the saved ticket has been completed, it is referenced as an invoice now. with a reference number. You may take this and do a transaction overview if you'd like. Just to see what's happening with this, you can see a history of the vehicles that are coming down. Today, quotes for tomorrow, that's been done. Work orders in, completed. This is the job that was completed, recently updated. Here's another list. Everything you need to know about completing the work at hand. Then we will go over to scheduling. Here is the schedule list of your bays and your technicians for the day, the week, the month, timeline. So, as you can see, Russell's brake job has been entered here. If you need to enter another one, you may. Russell's brake job again. And that will just enter into the ticket and drop it down. If the technician happens to be gone or out sick, you can move these according to your needs for the shop. It will give you a breakdown of the weeks, months, and timelines. Now that the work is being done, it also gives you telephone procedures, such as, this is what you want your technicians to say when calling your customers. Ring, ring. This is Russell Mays calling for Russell Mays. I wanted to let you know that your 2005 Buick LeSabre is ready for pickup and the total will be $730.43. Next step is the service recommendations. Again, this can be designed according to the shop owner. Assignments, in progress, the jobs, and completed jobs. Everything at hand for your shop to know. Then we have the tickets. These are all the tickets currently being worked in the shop. The status is a breakdown, waiting for a technician, waiting for approval. Everything you need to know, date, time, when it was last updated, everything that's in there. You can search for particular tickets however you want to work it. Replacement parts. Let's go with a 2000 Buick LeSabre, and let's find brake job front. Let's go with calipers. Get part. As you can see, it will show you a picture of the caliper, the part number, is it available, and the cost. Labor guide, it will show you the labor guide for brakes. If you want to do parking brake cable, cable front and rear, front, so on and so forth. It'll tell you the labor time, 1.3 hours, at your rate, how much the cost would currently be. Parts ordering, if you want to order parts, you can use your vendors if you want to. It'll give you a list. It'll help you order your parts. Quick sales is just basically straight up. If it's a battery cable, the customer does not have to be in your database. They can walk in and just purchase the item. So let's just say battery cable. Gives you the cost, price, there it goes. That is a quick overview of the main system. Now let's take a look at what's behind the scenes for the shop owner. We have business reports, and once the business report loads, it will give you a complete report for the day of income, sales, has materials, you name it, it's all right there. You can do it by day, month, week, however you want to set the parameters for your report. Inventory management. If you keep inventory in stock in your shop, this will also be helpful. Part numbers, dates, manufacturer, description, reason, adjusted quantity on hand, which if you're doing an oil change and you have oil filters on hand, it will pull from your stock. And then you can ask suggested orders. Hey, I'm running low on oil filters. Maybe I'll keep track of that. And then purchase orders too. You can actually place orders from the system. You're also able to do fleet service if you work with the city or the state or any companies that have multiple vehicles within their shops. Owner Management Administration. This will give authorization to whomever you want to help work behind the scenes of the system. Company, customers, point of sale, you name it, they will help you out. For our support, there's always a support button. Right here, you can just ask for support or call the number. They will get back to you in a real quick, reasonable amount of time. And our system does connect to our MotorRev revenue generating system. That concludes our Motoshop Shop Management System presentation. Thank you.